Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a fun kind of little topic, and I think that the title of this video will probably be some clickbait. I know if I post something that says from the Galactic Federation or from Valnek or from whoever, be it the Arcturian Council, some High Council, that people's egos naturally will view that information as up here versus maybe a message just from me, right? And that's part of why, like, how we've been programmed in the community or by the government or by whoever is to have a spiritual authority figure. But this is the secret. This is the secret. I notice a lot of what we try to do is understand spirituality through the brain or through the head instead of through the heart. And somebody asked me this question, when we get to 5D, will we be in our crystalline light bodies? And a lot of the truth is hidden in plain sight. We already got light bodies. We already have souls. We already have a light vehicle, a light vessel that resembles a crystalline structure of sacred geometry. If you would take any type of crystal, I have tons. I have tons. Inside this crystal is a crystalline structure, and it pulls light and is a vessel for light energy and emits that light through a certain frequency depending on the shape. So we all basically are a vehicle, a vessel of light, and we already have a light body. We just haven't been taught how to use it. So I think it's sometimes convenient when these ideas are maybe thrown out that the light body or the crystalline light body is a destination to get to instead of you already have it and I am the pinnacle of creation. So anything from the past or focusing on the future is a distraction from the now, from creating in the now. Because all that you ever are, all that you ever will be, the frequency, the light vessel is already within you. It's just we've tried to understand these concepts through the mind instead of through the heart. And when we talk about extraterrestrials or any type of unseen entity, the frequency, and I say this all the time, and I probably said this in a million videos, but I'm going to say it again. The frequency that binds us all together in all densities and dimensions is the frequency of the soul, the frequency of the heart, the frequency of love. So when we get messages from a being like in 7D and 5D, it doesn't really matter. We all have the power to access that energy. It's not here, it's not there, it is, right? So I've been taught this, pulling your higher consciousness, make the intention to pull your consciousness back into your body, pured, clear, and cleansed, and move it all the way down through into your heart chakra. And you got to take deep breaths while you do it. So you guys can do it with me. And as you do this, your whole being fills with light. And that's why I smile a lot in my videos, because I do this consciously in my videos when I'm speaking too. And who you are right there, the understanding of all that this is, the frequency of love, the frequency that binds us all together, this is the frequency that is unmanipulated. The mind has been manipulated. What stops us from loving unconditionally is not the heart, it's the mind. It's the limits of the mind. So if you want to transcend this reality or transcend this 3D or 4D or wherever we are, it's pulling the higher consciousness, filling your light body with energy and pulling it into the heart chakra and activating the part of you that is real, that is authentic, pushing everything out that is not and making room for the higher energy of all that is. And when we learn to do that as a collective, we will start manifesting the most beautiful reality, because we're bringing the heaven energy into earth. And so what I really want to stress is that we all have this power. We all have this power. This is what we came here to do. The power of the soul transcends the ego mind, transcends the right and wrong, who's more enlightened. My favorite, not my favorite, but the funniest, most ironic thing, maybe in the spiritual community or in religion, is the argument or the game of who is more enlightened or who is more connected. Oh my God, that is so, excuse my language, maybe this isn't the best word, but that is so crazy, because that energy is an ego game. It's from the mind. It's not from the soul. Everything that binds us to each other is from the soul, from the heart chakra, from love, and you can't define it, right? So this is where you start to, when you choose to live your life from this energy, you start to drop all labels, because you don't want your frequency to be limited. You are unlimited. You are everything. I am nobody and I am everything. There was something else that I had to say. I don't know if I can remember. Oh, it's going to annoy me. I don't think I can remember, but I will make another video. But that is, also the ability to laugh. The ability to laugh in the midst of chaos is because that's a sign of enlightenment. And I think that's where I think the laughing Buddha or Buddha might have said that, but it's because you are tapping into the creator energy. And so everything that is not is pushed out and it becomes funny, right? The soul thinks it's funny. The higher self finds humor in it. It's a sign of enlightenment. And this also, I mentioned earlier in the video, this frequency, you're not able to manipulate it. And this is what the cabal, this is what maybe a negative extraterrestrial, maybe a gray, something that runs off of a hive consciousness, reptilians, this is what they don't have. And this is why I also smile, because the energy of the heart, the energy of the light body, the energy of source remains throughout the history of time to be undefeated. You cannot defeat the frequency of creation, the frequency of source, and that is what the humans have that we have not realized yet. There's so much focus on getting to a different destination or researching the past to find out who we are. And I find that the most simple message or the simple truths are actually what resonates most with my soul. So we are the power of the universe, and we are here right now. The sooner that we realize this, the sooner and the quicker and the faster we manifest where a more desirable reality for ourselves, right? But this is why also I laugh in this whole war that we're in, or there's this spiritual war, because you can't manipulate people who come from the heart or who know how to use that power. It's like the power of the universe. It is so powerful. I am so powerful. You are so powerful. Anyways, all right. Lots of love to you guys. I'll be back with more videos.